Oh, you said you want to go to the blue letter?
Yeah, the word root.
Yeah. The blue letter, this the word for root.
By the way, this is what y'all gotta be, your mind's gotta be, you gotta start clicking on certain things. You heard certain words, well, let's look and see what that's saying. Even if it don't say nothing, that makes sense to what you're thinking. Still go check. Because if most times it do. You got it, bro.
And also, I'm gonna throw one for y'all. I went to the Chronicles.
Yeah.
Chronicles give you all kinds of genealogies.
Yeah.
Man, especially
Study those genealogies.
especially First Chronicles.
So
Man.
Your answer for David, Chronicles, second chapter.
Yeah. What was the word chronicle? Anybody know what the word chronicle is?
Order. He said order.
Say it so he can hear you. Order. I think it's time.
Chronos mean time.
Just that
Good. Yeah.
for knowledge, hey,
Move it right direction.
this is the thing about the truth too. Understanding that everything in this world has as a glimpse or as taking something from the scriptures. Like for example, brothers that game or play games, right? You have a character named Chronos, right? And what is Chronos? Her power is what? It's time. You know? That comes from the word chronology. We study up to it. That word right there for root, it says rising. I believe it's rising. Rising. And it says offspring, progeny.
Like when Issachar used that as a lingo. You're not la raza. You're not with, you're down with the raza, the race. The offsprings. Okay. Good.
And then that word progeny means a descendant.
Offspring is the same thing. Yeah, right?
Back in 1 Samuel 17 and verse 15, but David went and returned from Saul to feed his father's sheep at Bethlehem. And the Philistines drew near morning and evening, presenting themselves 40 days. And Jesse said unto David his son, take now for thy brethren an ephah of this parched corn, and these 10 loaves, and run to the camp to thy brethren. So like this side, right? Because it says the Philistines draw near 40 days. 40 is an important number throughout the scripture. It's a heavy number throughout the scripture. So I'm asking you brothers too, 40, what's the significance of 40 throughout the scriptures other than this precept?
You're talking about where they pop up?
Yeah, 40, like
40 days, 40 nights, the art floating, 40 days, how much is faster. And that's
Wilderness, yep.
Exactly.
You know another? Anybody know something else? How long was Yahweh Shai on earth? After he came out the tomb?
Everything lines back up, man. Yeah. Because, both sides.
Yep.
Ooh, 40 years.
40 peace. Yeah, both of them.
40 years of war, 40 years of peace.
Exactly. Now, not to jump too far ahead or out of bounds, but read that last verse again.
It says, and Jesse said unto David his son, and the Philistines drew near morning and evening, and presenting themselves 40 days. And Jesse said unto David his son, take now for thy brethren an ephah of this corn, the parched corn, and these 10 loaves, and run to the camp of thy brethren.
Now, thinking?
Go ahead.
So, who else is King David in the spirit of reincarnation? Because he was told in that incarnation, he was also told to feed somebody.
Can we give me a hit?
Yep.
Y'all should know this.
What was the question again?
I may not have asked it the right way, but if a brother can articulate the question a little better.
And the old was
Peter, which was an incarnation of David, right? And what he told to feed my sheep, feed my lamb, he was a shepherd. He told him was a shepherd. These things start to come to mind. This builds your belief that this reincarnation thing is real. There's characteristics in these other incarnations of the same spirits that tie you back into the new spirits, even till today.
And what also proves that is what? The fact that the Lord gave him the keys. David had the keys. Peter had the keys.
Who was who was the first king of Israel?
Yep, you know, that tie in, but,
Because
come out later, yeah. And we know who that other one is.
Continue to say it throughout all counts. This is why the apostles are the men of the Lord, man. This is why they're elders who were men of the Lord. Because they made sure the foundation was laid for all of us. If you watch them videos back when they was on 34th and 7th, asking them questions, man, at any point at any time, they'll point out any brother and ask them a question. They'll ask them a question, man. Oh, brother, what's this? And if you didn't know, the apostles they're gonna grill you. Bro, and they don't play, man. They've toned down a lot. But back in them videos, and these brothers understand that they was watching the videos when they first came out. They seen the realness. But still, man, these man-made. How much now try to put the spirit on them to come out with the text? You know? For us to get deeper into these books and actually understand our heritage. Because this is all about us. This is all about, when we're in a Christian church, they never told us that we were reading the accounts of our forefathers, man.
Right.
That we were reading the accounts of our man, like, come on now.
When you said our fathers, hey, by the way, the apostles' elders, a lot of them are written in here. A lot of those spirits, we believe through faith, there's no proof, but through faith we believe, and their actions of the accounts of our apostles told about their elders, their accounts are written in here. For real. Like some of them men are even a few of them still alive, are written in the scriptures. You got a question? Right. When you start looking at all of that, you see how that played out. You know? Sacrifice. Yeah.
You have it? 1 Peter 5:1 said, the elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder, and a witness of the sufferings of Yahushua, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of Yahweh, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre's sake, but of a ready mind. I'm talking about your outside gave orders to Peter, feed the flock.
Yep.
Peter saying, feed the flock.
Yep. Peter passed that down. Yep. That's the order. Timothy also was given the order. You know? And when Timothy got it, they didn't have to buck up like, oh man, did Paul tell you to tell us that? You see? Rather, them looking in the spirit and seeing this has got to be the right thing. You know? Because we believe in Timothy, we believe in who the elder Timothy is, and we believe the elder, or the anointed that Paul came from.
The foundation, the milk is what's built upon everything, right? So if we don't have to build that foundation, hey, we're of no concern or no level to touch that meat, because you're always going to bring out milk. You know, you're always going to bring out milk. The milk is the foundation.
Hey, the difference between a younger man in the faith and an apostle, like when you watch our apostles videos, you'll see that brothers will bring out milk and just leave that milk and move on. The apostles bring out a full course meal. It has milk in there. It has all the different levels of understanding in there. Wine, bread, water, meat. You know, some of them inside jokes be meat. That's the apostles. That's the inside joke. Some of those be meat mingled with experience. You know?
Remember Daniel 11:10? It was only, the apostles didn't break it down for everybody.
No.
It was only given to the members of the great ministry.
Yeah. Master never went out online. And you see that understanding ain't given to you. We see right now somebody struggling to understand.
Real quick, let me get this. Proverbs 9:1. Wisdom hath builded her house. She hath hewn out her 7 pillars. She hath killed her beasts and hath mingled her wine. She hath also furnished her table. She hath sent forth her maidens. She crieth upon the chief places of the city. Whoso is simple, meaning you on a low level, you're of babe status, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanted understanding, she saith unto him, come and eat my bread and drink of the wine which I have mingled.
Yep.
Backing up what you just said.
That meal.
That whole meal, the table is furnished.
Yep.
Everything that you need is all on the table. So if you know that you're simple and you in need of understanding, this is the time to come and eat of that table. But there's going to be a point in time when that table is going to, that table is going to, it's going to fold up. You know, cloth is going to get snatched off.
You're going to wipe it down, sanitize it, it's done.
And outside the window is going to say, we're closed. That's when the family of the word hits.
But that's when you have to bound up the testimony in thyself and trim thy lamp.
Right.
All these precepts that come to mind in this. You know? Would you still, it was a particular verse.
We have to go further down in verse.
Yeah.
In Samuel?
Yeah. Because you'll be scared if you don't have confidence. And I think it was in there. On that list of what you didn't read at the end of that list, Abiya, was when it says certain things kill other things, like the negatives kill the positives. Then at the end it says, now read it in reverse.
Oh,
yeah. Then it says, the positive qualities kill the other things. You know, and I don't remember all how they correlated them, but it's not as important. But you know, we're just saying, like, and how do you build up those qualities that were on the right side? Well, the study, the practice, the rehearsal, you know, the trials, applying it to see does this knowledge and understanding work? Does this knowledge work with this? Does this wisdom work? And when you do, now it's understanding. And that Samuel, I don't know. Yeah. Now read it forward and read it back.
Laziness kills ambition. Anger kills wisdom.
It's like you said, laziness kills ambition, right? And you're also, laziness is not utilizing the time that you have as well, right? But we understand that the scripture says, in the book of Surah 39, it says, wisdom of a learned man coming by opportunity of leisure. Read the Surah 39 and maybe 12.
It's one.
What?
It's in that chapter.
It's in Surah 39.
I think it's at the top.
This is Surah 38.
24. Yep.
The wisdom of a learned man coming by opportunity of leisure. And he that hath little business shall become wise.
I'm thinking read it, but you don't have to read it out loud. The 39th, but occupy the prophecy and take it down. My fault.
Hey, the first one, laziness. When the Lord said, woe to him that doeth the word of the Lord deceitfully. Somebody find that one. I believe it's Jeremiah 48:10. I think it's Jeremiah. It said laziness kills ambition, right?
Yep. You want the word deceitfully?
Yeah, read the scripture first and then look up that word deceitfully.
Jeremiah 48:10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back the sword from blood.
We know the sword is representative of his word, right? It's more powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. So we're constantly in the use of this sword because we're in what? We're in battle. The weapons of warfare is not carnal, it's spiritual, right? Go ahead.
The word deceitfully, look it up. Jeremiah, Hebrew. It said laxness, slackness, slackening, deceit, treachery.